Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Steve Montelli, and today we're taking a look at another bag from Nutsac. Okay, now, hold the guffaws in, all right? The joke has been done already. This is a bag I just got yesterday from Nutsac. This is called their Muy Grande. The Muy Grande. I like how I have to kind of roll the muy on that. This is one of their bigger bags. This is a laptop bag, and this is one step below their backpack. Now, I travel a lot, and I travel only with two bags, and I travel with those bags being carry-on bags. So something like this is your personal item that fits under the seat in front of you, and then your roller bag goes up above. Okay, now I'll show you how all this hooks together with the roller bag here in just a second. But this is a waxed canvas. This is a tan waxed canvas. Now you can see the Nutsac logo right down here, except they didn't actually write the word Nutsac on it. You can pick your logo. It can either say Nutsac or it could just be the acorn. So they sent me a bag with just the acorn, because I'm telling you, you are never going to forget the name Nutsac. Okay, so hold your jeers and cheers in, because you're never forgetting that name. Now it comes with a shoulder strap, theoretically. It comes with a shoulder strap here. You got to realize I'm doing this with one hand, so it's comes with a shoulder strap, waxed canvas, comes in three different colors. Comes in a black, a gray, and this tan wax canvas. Now, I personally like the tan wax canvas, but that's just what I like. So it closes right here on this button, and you can put it through the loop right there, as you can see. I find the loop to be a little tough to, when you're like on the move and on the go, lots of times I will just push this down onto the little brass tab there. Now on the top and on the inside, let's go through that real quick. The inside, why I like this bag, okay, here's the deal. A lot of people carry a backpack. Now, when you're sitting on a flight for 18 hours and you have to dig through that backpack for everything you need during the flight, because that's your under the seat bag, a backpack sometimes turns into this huge hole that everything just falls to the bottom. And Nutsac has really done a good job of organization on the inside. So let's go over the inside of this bag. This is a fairly large bag. Now it's got a place for a laptop back here in the back, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that here in just a couple of minutes. But it's got a pocket right here on the inside. It's got three pockets on the inside. Pocket in the middle, right there, and a pocket over here, right there. So all the stuff that I would normally need to take in a backpack, like let's say you're on the plane and you need hand sanitizer, all right, because you've been in airplane bathrooms and you know that it's really a fun experience going in there, and you definitely want to like douse your entire body in hand sanitizer when you're done in there. But there's a lot of room in this bag. Now it's got a zipper right here, so you can put things in here, and it's got the laptop compartment in the back. Now this is one of their only bags that has a laptop compartment in it. Now I have an 11-inch laptop. Let me show you how I am going to have to pad this thing up, because the laptop part does not come with any padding. It's kind of hard. So you're going to want to take your laptop and probably put it in a softer case, so if this bag gets thrown around, it doesn't injure the laptop. What I'm going to use is a soft laptop holder that I slide my computer into. Okay, slide it in this end. Then you take the bag and you slide this soft laptop holder down into the laptop area. Now you still got plenty of room left in the bag to put all your essentials for the flight. Your three pockets, and you got a lot of space on the inside. Then you've also got on the front here, for the third time in a row, you have this zipper area on the front also. This bag has a lot of storage in it, and it'll fit under the seat in front of you just fine, or in the overhead should you not need anything during the flight. But I find there's all these little things you need during the flight. I mean, let's say you eat some airline food, so of course you're going to need some sort of an antacid after that, because the airlines basically want to carb you up and put you to sleep so you don't bother the flight attendants the entire flight. But this is the interior of the big Nutsac Muy Grande bag. Let me show you now what I use and how I use the other Nutsac bag. I got to move this around a little bit. Just lay this down for a moment and let's walk over here to the roller bag. Now, the other Nutsac bag, the one that I carry during the day, is I carry it down inside here for the flight. And you'll see that this is their smaller bag for, I can put a 15-inch laptop, I can put a 13-inch MacBook in there without any problem. Okay, now there is no laptop slot in this bag, but you can still put it in there as long as you don't throw it around and expect your laptop to come out, in perfect shape, because there's really, you gotta put some kind of case on the laptop, some kind of a soft thing to, give it an easy landing should you drop it. But to carry it, I put it down inside the bag just like that, and that allows me to carry it on the plane, and I can use it day to day without having to take a third bag. Now, the way that I carry this bigger bag right here, this one, is going to be this. You've got the flap. You put the flap down. Now, this is going to be a challenge here. What I like about the Nutsac bag is you've got the handle on the back. Okay, now what that does, the handle is connected to the bag, not to the flap. Okay, so what that does is give you a lot of strength back here when you carry the bag. Okay, because it's not pulling on the flap, it's pulling on the back of the bag. So that's a design feature that I kind of like. Now it's also got a slot here in the back. I don't know, you throw a magazine, a newspaper, whatever, something back there. So let me show you how all this goes together. How I carry it is this, and why I like the handle being back on the back is because it supports the bag much better than having the handle up on the flap, which is just going to pull on the flap and pull the flap up. But how you carry this with the bag is this. That's how it hooks onto the bag when you roll it. And if you'll notice, when you go through airports, the pilots and the flight attendants are all stacking their bags on the one main bag with the wheels. Now, I've truly never seen pilots or flight attendants with a spinner type bag. This black bag here has two wheels. That is your typical two-wheel bag that most pilots and flight attendants use. Now, they use that for a reason. And from what I can tell, that reason is the spinner bags always tend to go one direction you don't want it to go, the other direction you don't want to go. And when you pile stuff on top of it, it gets top heavy and it starts to fall over. So this has to be wheeled with the handle, just like this. And this particular bag comes with a way to hook this bag to that bag. So what you've now done is you've taken all the weight off the upper part of that handle because you're not stacking anything on top. and it all just sort of rides on the back of that bag right there. And if you're at an airport, you'll notice that's how all the pilots and flight attendants carry their stuff, is it's all mounted on the one bag. And it's all balanced pretty much in the back so that you're not carrying that weight all yourself. So you can see the size of the bag relative to, this is a carry-on size black bag that fits in the overhead. And the Muy Grande fits on the front, right on this clip right here. Now the clip goes into the top of this bag and it's all just put together. So it carries it it's an easy package to walk through the airport with. Now, as I said, I showed you where I put the other bag right in here, and that's the daily bag to carry around town, especially when you're in the tropics, especially when you're in the Philippines, like I say. You got to have an umbrella for the sunshine or the rain. Either one may happen at any moment. And you got to have the rag to wipe off the sweaty brow, and you got to have the toilet paper, because when you go charging into the stall in a, let's say a third world country, they may not have in there what you're going to need at the end of your time in that stall. And when you look up and you go, uh-oh, you realize that they've kept the paper on the outside of the stall. See, there's a little lesson in traveling in the tropics that you weren't expecting to get. But that's how I'm going to carry this bag. And I like this bag better than a backpack, because a backpack, while it fits under the seat, everything ends up falling to the bottom of a backpack. Okay, now, if you're not carrying much in there, that's fine. If you want to stuff that backpack full of clothes and that kind of thing, that's fine. But when you're sitting on these flights, you got to have everything within reach that you may or may not need during that flight. So that's why I want to try this backpack, this bag here. Basically, it's an over-the-shoulder bag. So I got to pad up the computer to put it in the computer slot, and I got plenty of room on the inside for what I need during the flight. I got those 3 pockets to separate things out that I need during the flight. I have the front pocket here. I have the front pocket right down in here, right there, with a zipper on it. And all the zippers work really smooth. The Nutsac logo, like I said, you can order your Nutsac bag with the logo that says Nutsac, or just with the acorn here. But this is the Muy Grande from Nutsac, and my thanks to Dylan for sending this out for a look-see. Now, I will be taking this with me when I go back here when I go back there in a short time. I'll be taking this bag with me, and it'll be this setup right here. So there you go. That is the Muy Grande. You got the overview, and most Nutsac bags they're sized for different things. They have like 5 different sizes of bags. This is one of their biggest ones, and the only one bigger than this is their backpack, and the rest are smaller, made for smaller computers or tablets or whatever it is. If you want, whatever you want to carry in it during the day, but it's more like it's not as much a travel bag as it is a daily bag. This, however, for me, is a travel bag. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.